Imagine running 100 miles on a broken leg. Imagine completing the Navy SEAL training not once, not twice, but thrice. Meet David Goggins, probably the toughest man around. Most people in India might not have heard of David, but his life is amazing. The more I have been reading about him, I realize that there is so much to pick up on mental toughness from this man. It's unbelievable. Today I'll break down the mindset of the world's toughest man and give you practical ways to build your own mental toughness.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Let's dive in. David Goggins had every reason to give up on life. Poverty, an abusive father, racism, learning disabilities. To make things worse, he was obese and weighed 300 pounds. He was working as a pest control person and he felt worthless. But one night, when he looked at the mirror, he hated the person who was looking back at him. And that night, he promised himself. He took an impossible goal. He said that he would become a Navy SEAL. The most toughest endurance test in the world probably is the Navy SEAL. And he said he wanted and will become a Navy SEAL. He failed again and again. A long time of failure, suffering, 2 heart surgeries, crushed feet. But he kept going, going after his goal. But why? Because he wasn't after comfort. He was after greatness. Some of the things one can extract from his life story, and I'm trying to use the words that he used while describing his journey. The first one, he calls it callous your mind. Let me explain callous. So when you do some physical work with your hand like digging, and if you're not used to it, or people who do it regularly too, you will find their hands are all callous. There are swellings here which are rough and they stay that way. They're called callous. And he says callous your mind. Very powerful. Your mind, like your hands, builds toughness through friction. Face discomfort daily to build mental resilience. It's very important to understand what he's saying. Choose discomfort. Choose the things that you don't like to do but has to be done. When you wake up in the morning, for example, go and have a cold shower or wake up very early in the morning every day. Go for a run or a gym, even if your heart says don't. Choose the stairs instead of the elevator. Deliberately choose what's hard because easy never changed anybody. The second thing which he propagates and which I would like to call as the accountability mirror. He wrote notes on his mirror. You're fat, you're lazy, you're better than this. No sugarcoating. Brutal honesty is the beginning of change. Every day when you stand in front of the mirror, ask yourself, did I give my best today? And be absolutely honest with your answers. Don't sugarcoat. Whatever you say, you write it down and go fix it tomorrow. Like he says, face them and fix them. The third one is my personal favorite, and I'm trying to inculcate this thought every time I get tired. Let's call it the 40% rule. When you feel done, you only use 40% of your potential. The remaining 60% is unlocked only through grit. This is extremely powerful thought. When you think that you're done, you're tired, you're done enough, tell yourself that you have reached only 40% of what you can do today. There is 60% more energy lying in the tank. So go do 5 more push-ups, run some more, do 1 more sales call. When your mind tells that you're done, you're ready to give up, tell yourself you're only consumed 40% of the tank. There's still 60% energy left and go do more. That's where the difference between excellence and an average person will come. The fourth one is quite interesting, what he calls as embrace the suck. Don't avoid pain, lean into it. Growth happens in discomfort, not in comfort zones. Pick something uncomfortable to do every week. Run in the rain, give up on sugar, speak in public. Train your mind to love challenge. Look for it and go do it. It's a very radical shift of mindset. The fifth one is what he calls as a cookie jar. He says create a mind in your mind a cookie jar, but instead of cookies, you keep thinking of all the big wins that you had in your life, all those tough, difficult challenges that you faced and overcome and won. Put them all in the cookie jar. And whenever in life you feel like the going is really tough and you're not sure, just put your hand in the cookie jar and pick up one of those wins and look at that. Can I ask you to write 10 wins of your life where you overcame difficulties and displayed tough behavior? Write it down. Every time you feel weak, pick up one of them, read it and use it as a fuel to go fight. The sixth one, let's call it stay hard. Complacency is your enemy. Goggins stays in war mode, always training, always testing himself. Set physical and mental goals monthly. Go and train the hardest. Go and give the best effort. Be the most hardworking in the room, even if nobody is watching. The last one may sound contrarian. Discipline over motivation. Motivation fades, discipline stays. David trains at 4 a.m. not because he's motivated, but because he's disciplined. Build non-negotiable habits. If it's on the schedule, do it. No negotiations, no justifications to yourself. Just go do it. Goggins, the toughest man, does not have any superpowers. He built his toughness one day at a time. Don't wait to feel ready. Start today with one uncomfortable step. Callous your mind. Face the mirror. And when it hurts the most, that's when you remind yourself, I am only at 40%.